This is a show about the American entrepreneur, the dreamers, the believers, the achievers. We discover those making a better life for others through a better business. That's what it means to be in Multiview's Good Company. On this episode of Good Company, we visit a business that deals with a lot of crap.
A lot of people are really embarrassed to talk about this. And so their response was they thought we were crazy.
I remember that Christmas that we all got them and we were all like, what is this?
They'll talk about their aunt or their grandma, but nobody really wants to direct the issue to themselves.
It's something we've just grown up not ever talking about. Pooping is it's a very personal, private thing. We all do it. We all know we do it, but sometimes we don't want anybody to know that we do it. That's one of the good things of a website is we can write things and blog things and talk about things on the web that maybe we wouldn't face to face.
The creation of Squatty Potty came from a family necessity.
My wife has had some problems with her bowels most of her adult life, most of her life, I guess, really.
So I went to a colon hydrotherapist, and she's the first one that introduced me to the fact that I needed to get my knees above my waist. And I thought, well, that's really ridiculous. I've never heard of such a thing.
Squatting is the natural way to do things. That's the way mankind has eliminated for millennia up until the modern day toilet was invented.
That posture relaxes your anorectal angle, that's a muscle. There's a pupil rectalis muscle that creates this angle. And that angle relaxes and opens up. And that opening up allows for easier and more effective elimination.
So she came home, got a stool, and we were all amazed at the difference that it made.
But then there was a problem with the stool. The stool was in front of the toilet, it was in the way.
It wasn't wide enough, it wasn't tall enough.
I went into the bathroom and about broke my toe over the stool and said, that's it, we're going to do something.
That's when she kind of enlisted in me to help her design something.
It was a little U-shaped thing that went around our toilet with legs under it. And it was sure a lot better than anything we'd used to date.
We talk about fiber and we talk about diet. We talk about all these things to improve elimination, but nobody is talking about posture. And the sitting is the problem. The sitting is what causes people to strain, and straining causes hemorrhoids, constipation.
It really affects a lot more than what we initially thought.
You need it before those problems and issues arise, because by the time you get over 50% of the population have hemorrhoids.
I think because of our family being independent, being adventurous, we've always looked to do things natural if we can.
Having a large family, I couldn't run into the doctor every little sneeze. So I was always been open to simple, natural solutions for problems.
You know, I think that the more natural that you can be with your health, the better off you're going to be.
Really, health begins in the colon, and lots of doctors will tell you that.
After the prototypes for the Squatty Potty were family approved, it then moved on to manufacturing.
There's an injection molder right here in southern Utah. It takes a big machine to be able to get enough pressure.
Resin is vacuum fed into the injection molder and plasticizes from the high friction heat to form the plastic mold of the entire Squatty Potty. All that needs to be added is the rubber feet.
We have the plastic one because it is so versatile. It's inexpensive, it's very stable, it's easy to clean.
We've tried to make it affordable for everyone, so if you go to buy a stool, it's going to cost you about what the Squatty Potty does.
And for those customers that don't like plastic, there's a bamboo version of the Squatty Potty that's just as durable as its plastic counterpart. With the new Squatty Potty in hand, the Edwards had a whole new challenge, having their product taken seriously. So once again, they turned to their family.
Bobby's really creative, and so with his help, we got a website going and decided to start there.
We built a website, and we thought, oh, we're going to sell these, you know, and not really many orders came through because nobody knew about this. So I was like, how do we get this concept out there? We sent Squatty Potties to influential bloggers, you know, health bloggers, free of charge. Really quickly, reviews started being posted on the Squatty Potty, and thank goodness they were all good reviews. And then orders started coming in. I remember the first day we got 7 orders from a blog review, and we were just thrilled. We were like, yes. Then, more influential people, Dr. Oz picked it up. There was a producer at Dr. Oz that bought one. She liked it so much she wanted it on the show. And creative marketing, creative website, all this stuff has helped us grow.
Sam came in a little bit later as an investor. He's our youngest son. And our oldest daughter, Molly, she is involved in customer service.
The best thing about Squatty Potty is we're not out there trying to make money and rip people off. We're out there trying to give the world a product that we know works.
It's been a fun opportunity to be able to work with our family the way we can.
Even with the great online reviews and TV highlights, the best advertising is still good old word of mouth.
We can print anything we want on the internet. Nobody will believe it, but if your friend told you that they used it and it works, you're going to listen.
We have hundreds and hundreds, thousands of unsolicited testimonials from people that say that it works. In many instances, it's been life-changing for people.
I get those calls from women in tears who now are like, I was about to get surgery and the Squatty Potty has saved me from having to get an implant next to my tailbone. It's a simple solution. There's not a pill, there's not a potion, there's no surgery. It's a stool. It's changing lives, it really is.
We're not trying to sell somebody something that they can't use or that's not going to be beneficial for them. I don't have to have any fake pitches. I don't have to pretend to sell something that I don't believe in. I don't have to sell something that I don't use myself personally.
In the future, I see Squatty Potty being a household name. I see people changing the way they poop and finding out the health benefits of doing so.
Gives us all we need, gives us good bowel movements the rest of our life.
I see everybody having a Squatty Potty in their bathroom. There will be a time when you'll walk into somebody's bathroom and you'll be like, where's your Squatty Potty?
Well, our motto at Squatty Potty is
to change the way America poops.
One stool at a time.
Squatty Potty. Taking care of business by helping others take care of their own. Because sometimes having a better number 2 makes you feel like number 1. And that, my friend, puts you in good company.